What makes the perfect bike? Is it speed and adrenaline? Or style? Is it staying low and avoiding attention? Or are you looking for something that doesn't break the bank? Well, when I tell you one company has done it all, you better believe me. This is the Riding Times GT73, the perfect beginner bike. So, there's a few things that I wanted to talk about. First off, the power. So, this bike runs on two 48-volt batteries. I'm not sure about the amp hours, but I know that they're two 48-volt batteries. So, you know, you've got a decent amount of power, and you've actually got a lot of range with the batteries. So the bike's got 3 modes. It's got Eco, STD, which I think is standard, and then Turbo. In Eco, you get up to 15 miles per hour, and you can use the pedals in all 3 modes, but I think you only get pedal assist up to 15 miles an hour. Standard, you get up to 21, I think, and then Turbo, that's where you get up to 37. So we're gonna do a top speed test here. You know, you've got a full twist throttle. You got 2 brakes. Now your right brake is actually your rear, and your left is your front. It's really the only thing though. The bike comes with a hub motor, so you don't really have a ton of drivetrain upgradability, you know, unless you like fully get new wheels and stuff. But it's still really nice. Like, it's really smooth, the acceleration, and there's actually no throttle delay at all. I would say it accelerates really well, you know, really fast. And then suspension, it's actually got adjustable front shocks, and then a 1,200 pound rear shock. And you know, it's really nice. You know, I'm not sure how much of that you could see on the GoPro, but it's really nice. And like, the suspension is really smooth, you know, and like, I don't feel much when I'm off-roading, you know, except for the big bumps. And then next up is comfort. Like, this seat is amazing. Like, I have never had an issue of comfort when I'm riding at all. This bike is so comfortable. And here, let me pull over real quick. The seat is the entire length of the bike. So it's like, you can have 2 people on here comfortably. And you know, you can sit anywhere. You can sit back here, up here, or you know, where you're supposed to sit in the middle. So in terms of features, this bike like packs in a lot. It's got a great display. You know, the throttle and brakes we already talked about. All the modes, you have headlights. You know, you have a horn. Horn sounds really nice. And then you actually have blinkers too. Which, here, let me pull over and show you guys the blinkers. This sounds kind of annoying though. I am not going to lie. So yeah, you can't really see the blinkers too well, but it's like they're there, you know? And then, oh boy, they're really hard to stop with gloves. And then a brake light, again, not sure how well you can see it on the video, but like, this bike has got some amazing features. And then the pedals too. So I'm actually not a big pedal user myself, but they're great to have there if you're like running low on battery or if it's already dead, you know? And I like to use the pedals when I'm on big roads to avoid looking suspicious. Because, you know, the last thing I want to do is get in trouble. And you know, one of the last things I want to say is this bike is pretty heavy, but it's heavy in a good way. Like, it's really stable with the weight. And like, I think that's one of the best things about the bike is the stability that you get. Like, I have never once felt unsafe with the stability of the bike at high speed or off-road. I feel very safe and taken care of on this bike. And it gets up to speed pretty fast too. You know, not as fast as like some other bikes, but I think it's like perfect because, you know, like if you're a beginner, who I think this bike is more geared towards beginners, you're not looking to do any kind of like crazy high speed, insane tricks or anything of the sort, you know? So you can wheelie. I've got a lot of friends that do wheelies, you know, online with this bike. It's just I haven't yet, because I'm a new rider and I want to wait before I jump into all of that. Okay, so we're gonna do a top speed run. I'm not gonna talk during it or anything. Just enjoy. I'll try and cut out as much wind noise as possible. Okay, so we got it up to 34. Yo, let me go talk to them. Alright, so I just met some kids. We're gonna go ride. So what bike is that?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. Dude, he's got an ETM RTR. That's crazy. Oh.
You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like you know your body tick. You show me your big girlfriend. We shit. You should know if you wanna do it.
Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the 31st. Bye guys.